Yo, yo, what's up? McNuggets.
Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
So I have played a couple hours of this game, and I was in a party with a buddy, and we were just chatting it up a bunch. So far, it's a ton of fun. Very similar to the first game.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized
Hopefully it
you.
didn't delete this save. Nice, it didn't. Sick.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days. Come along, you feckless dullards.
So I was a little bit worried about the frame rate in this game. So far everything's really manageable. I just don't know how it's going to look on stream with the PlayStation. I think the max right now that this can run is like 45 to 50 FPS. It's got that variable refresh rate.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
My character's so small.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
That's really cool. I didn't realize that that guy's name was Rook last time I played this section. That was the name of the first pawn that you saw in the first game.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Oh, that...
I suppose
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attack.
That was one thing that sucked about deleting my save. It effed up all my binds.
boulders.
Like, it's so weird defending with
expected weapons of other combatants.
R1.
When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend killing them.
What's going on with that guy?
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consane. The accursed creature escaped.
Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
So far, it's shaping up to be a pretty good game.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a Rift Stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now, was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
So it's pretty clear they still don't want to do anything with swimming in Dragon's Dogma. For some reason they just hate the water.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there.
Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your...
If you find your strength flat, buy the curative to have it to Greenwald. Where you go, there are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, then.
Where was it? System. The controller mapping is pretty nice in this game. All I really want to do is switch L1 to R1 and R1 to L1. That way my block is on this.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least...
So if you've never seen anything about Dragon's Dogma before, it's not a typical role-playing game where
do you think
you're
you're
able
going?
to allocate your
Can't just run
stats.
off now.
That happens in like the character creator, where your height matters, your weight, and like size, all that. Not gonna get too specific with it. And they don't tell you that. It's kind of funny. Right off the rip when you're making your character. But just as you level up, depending on your vocation, you get just increased stats, which I actually really like. It's such a nice change of pace from other games like Dark Souls, where you level up strength, health, all this stuff just goes along with what you want.
We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
So these are the 4 starting vocations. I like the mage. For my main pawn, my sidekick that's always going to be there just because they have heals and like buffs. So my other 2 party members can kind of change up, but I'm always going to want that heal. And I'm not going to mess too much. Don't need crazy stuff.
We pawns are travelers of not only this world, but myriad others with which we can connect. As your loyal pawn, my duty is to accompany you and use what I learn in these other realms to aid you on your journey. I shall be with you every step of the way, and I hope to put my knowledge and experiences to good use on your behalf.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortunes...
All right. Official pawns of level 10 and below can be hired without expending rift crystals. Dang. I guess I can get a level 5 archer in here. Unable to find a pawn, rip. Okay. That guy looks weird. Alright, where is my archer? Oh, it is Dora.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Okay, of course, it's an archer. Wow. Rook is level 10, eh? I guess I'll pick up my buddies. Even though his name is absolute trash.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? Let us work together to honor the Arisen's.
Yeah.
Time to be heading.
Boy, my pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
Okay.
Aye, being armed is better than being... You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
So this is a lightning spell. I don't think that I got this last time.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Something tells me those chests are actually random.
Aye.
Is there aught you read? I would fain a...
Well met. Well met. Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time. I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Whatever you need.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You ought at least rest for the evening. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take... This looks as good as...
Hoy there. My pa always used to say, aye, being armed is better. You should stop by the inn in Melville.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
We're running low on everything. From provisions to... We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'd be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Just pick up all the resources inside the camp. Now that would be funny.
It would be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery.
I see, not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
Okay.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way. The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, and make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials. And I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
Crap, I need one more Harspud.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Man,
No
Tyler's
time to catch your
character
breath. Try to keep up.
is a tad bit annoying. Dang it.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Master, we cannot deliver that which we do not possess.
Dang. See, when I first ran through this, I did this quest like second. Oh.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Alright.
It was an eventful journey.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make. Now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back.
This
to
is
Sir
pretty
Geoffrey.
much like my character gets drenched in water.
Master. I'll bring
Take
you
more
straight
damage
to the
from
one
lightning
you seek.
when you're drenched,
The vanguard
but
is
also
yours.
make it
Lead
so you
on.
don't really take as much damage as in fire, and it puts fire out. It's kind of neat. And like the rain can affect you getting drenched too.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment...
Haven't got time to natter, I'm afraid.
What did he say his name was again? The lad's in Vernworth now. He's eager. Expedition, sword drills. Say the word and he'll join in at a moment. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure he'll be glad of a bit of guidance.
That's kind of neat. I think that's for a later quest. For the guy that I need 3 swords for.
Still, 'tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an aid. I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work. But the wind...
This ladder can take us to new heights. Perhaps new discoveries await...
Have a gander at my wares.
I'm just gonna sell the scrag meat and the tome. I'm not gonna use it really.
You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
So this is one of the really neat things in the game.
A rescue mission, is it? Then I dare say
It pretty
time
much
is of
tells
the
you
essence.
if you don't do certain quests within a timely manner, you can basically fail it, or
Few can weather
like
a
bad
hard
things can
assault
happen.
unaided. Shall we hasten
It's like
to
with
Sir
this guy.
Ocado's rescue?
I think he
I
can
know where
die
that person could be
if we
found,
just go
Master.
and do our own
This
thing.
way. The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
So the 4 pawn commands, I don't really use them at all,
Shame I've no
but they're
advantage
there.
against this foe. We're all in the same boat.
Nice.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
How am I meant to slay the beasts if I cannot strike them? Get down here, you feathered fiends! Who are you? You come to aid me. See? You're on your face, so it's just like that, right? It's not the first time But never mind that now. If you're offering your aid... Is that all of them? Yeah. You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report back now? I'll wager I could make that shot. Be sure to aim true.
Damn. I don't know who that was, but they just murdered that rabbit. Oh nice, I think I just got 2 Wakestone shards from the pawn quests. Epic.
Now then, which way?
Ah, let us pick a path and be done with it. If our choice is a poor one, we can simply return.
Do try not to catch cold. Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that. Done soon enough. A resounding success.
I'm a little bit OP right now because I have some good pawns on me.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I never really looked around this area.
The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one. You've given me much to think about.
So that was some camping supplies I picked up. Very heavy. But it can reset that loss gauge. If you see that white bar,
No harm in picking a few.
I can heal up to that white. But there's like permanent health that unless I rest at an inn or I camp out, that health is just gone. So those little kits are pretty damn useful. But if you carry more than one of them, it's kind of it's boning you on the weight department.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Twas a fine adventure we shared. May we meet again.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found some...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
That was kind of cool. I never did that before. Most of the time those things just bring up like a rift
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but the pawns in this party are women all.
And I've no objections. While traveling beyond the rift, I am eyes up. Half of your opponents will want you to smile against
Shit, I fell asleep. I get frickin' owned by these things.
Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
There's nothing even up there. So I've only found 2 of these, but there's a lot of them.
I thought we'd never find one. The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts. I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it. 'Tis as you say. Memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here. So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
Don't want to go that way yet. I'd like to complete this quest up here.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive.
It was a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
I find goods for sale. Always a pleasure.
Shopping is
Okay,
such
so now I
fun.
got my 3 swords.
I quite understand the desire to buy items purely for the pleasure of owning them. 'Tis as you say. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. I've got a good feeling about this one.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold just a moment.
Man, it took my archers forever to hit them.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The earth griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. So, the Path splits here. What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say. Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach. I can divine no way to reach it.
I thought I had 2 beetles by this point. Here's one.
Now, this is a good find.
And I still don't know if this is permanent. Like, it shows me at 616, it raises it by 0.15. I don't know.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
At least I got one of the beetles. I mean, to me, the game doesn't look like incredible, but I think it's actually nice with how good the character creator was. Like, so far in the cutscenes, nothing's really bugged out. The hair's moving pretty good. Like, you can't really see it because of my shield, but the whole braided stuff. I don't know. I'm also kind of tired.
The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory? When the Arisen appears, so...
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory.
Isn't it about time we...
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
I'm gonna get to his stomach. Probably not gonna happen. Also, I don't know what they did in the cutscenes, but
Can you hear
some
me,
of
sir?
them, they
Sir,
flicker,
stay with me.
and it's like the blacks look so weird. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, there's just, it's like pixelation stuff. And like where it's supposed to be black, it's just bad.
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle?
That was pretty weird. What she did with her lips
so that your
when
wounds
she
could be
was
treated.
surprised at first.
Though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
You know, looking back on that, she kind of seemed
Excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description.
like she wanted to
glad I
be the
found you.
Arisen. The Arisen.
The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became Arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Alright, so this is when the good stuff comes in.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary? Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many...
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Mel.
I think I get the idea.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought... Oh, well,
Fruit
if you
medicine.
do pick...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Between you and me, Cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients, if you know what they are.
Yeah. Okay,
Always
great.
a pleasure.
So it's gonna be a fruit. That doesn't make it. That doesn't make it. And that probably doesn't make it. Yikes.
Oh!
Ah, well met.
Damn it.
Here for some fruit, Roborant, are we? Do come again.
What say we see this delivered?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Ring of Exaltation. I'll take that.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a... If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
Alright, so these are the Meister guys. You gotta find them throughout the world. This is the only one that I've found.
Here at the inn, we also often get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
But those Meister guys, they can give you like special abilities on whatever specific vocation they're mastered in. And this is just a augment / skill set increase. As you can see, like metal just increases my physical defense. I'm gonna get Airward Slash just because I hate those harpies. Gonna pick up Fire Boon for her. And also Quick Spell. And let's do this. I like the deflect last second parries. Looks cool. And I'll actually pick up the passive. Only rank 2. Last time I was in here, I think I was rank 3. Like when I first entered.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
Didn't you hear me?
a view! Oh, I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts. I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
I suppose 'tis so.
Damn. I don't know why, but I remember getting a token here.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Unless one of my pawns just took it.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
How might I be of service? Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Aught you need of me?
Come now, stop. I see life as a journey to be.
What am I supposed to do to neglect property?
Okay, I kind of just dozed off right there.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
I'm getting a little bit tired.
Yet thought to befall him. I couldn't live with myself.
Dang. Combing this place up and down and I'm not finding anything. I haven't tried breaking boxes.
Lost.
Looking for work?
Hail, if you've a as you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity may... I'd like to enlist your aid in drive... I've prepared some explosive casks, and...
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. First and foremost, will you accompany me to my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Looking for work?
Well, to finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous... But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Oh, good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
Your throwing arm could stand to be improved, but the poison will surely prove effective all the same. Every quest is its...
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. Though I must say, your aim could use some. All the same, that poison should keep the... Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the... or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event,
alright, I dozed off a few times there, and I think it's time for me to go to bed.
And for that, I'm grateful.
It's 5:30 a.m. Currently, I did not take a nap for this midnight release like I wanted to. Let me just set some things up so that way when I get over, hopefully that guy doesn't come over.
My bed calls. I'm about ready for a break.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my head.
Okay, good.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see what...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both
Oh,
roles
F
myself.
it.
Always
F
a
it.
pleasure.
It'll probably fail the quest. This will be the last thing that I do.
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for... Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? A brave fool said he was going to look for herbs, and when I'd go and search for him myself, only... It is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt. So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and it's hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your...
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Okay.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once...
Let's get this show on the road. I could have gotten my weapons and armor too inside the inn storage. Missed out on that.
like this. This is a good spot. Let's stop here. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here afore moving.
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem. There's no reason to rush and...
Okay, so this is the camping system. You can cook stuff.
to our bedrolls.
Oh snap, I don't have a camping kit, bro. I thought there was one right here. Unless he like picked one up. It's not too big a deal.
Seems naught ever goes
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Not a foe in sight.
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
Alright. I took a nap and I was probably maybe talking in my sleep, I don't know, but I had a weird dream and yep, I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. I'll see you around. Peace.